quarterfinals. Amulet Titan on the left versus Tron on the right. And I've played this matchup quite a while, for quite some time. It's 50-50. It's big mana versus big mana. The Tron deck, if it has the turn 3 Karn, remove a land from the Amulet player, it's a pretty bad deal. If the Amulet player has the turn 2, turn 3 Primeval Titan, it's pretty favorable for the Primeval Titan player. So Morten is on the play, the Tron player, because he is seeded as number 1. And first seed always goes first. Hello, Sassan. Du er muted. Du spiser. Det er fint. Thank you for muting while eating. And Morten on the right, he's having a hard time deciding to mulligan or not. I decide to mulligan. I saw a bad hand, and I knew what I was facing. Deck lists are available when we get to the top 8, and I knew that I was facing Tron. I won the last game against Jakob, who we saw earlier, played the red-green mid-range Ponza, Blood Moon, Renin 6 kind of deck. I beat him in a good fashion. I think I turned 3'd him twice. So I was feeling pretty good about my deck. And I was feeling that this matchup is one I can win, as long as he doesn't Karn turn 3. If he Karns me turn 3, I will lose this game. No doubt. Let's see. I've decided to mulligan. I see a hand that's decent. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Finding something to drink or eat or... Nope, I'm looking for my water bottle. And I left.
Yeah, you already gave up on the match.
Yeah. You could see Morten, he's like, glad we're not timed. Oh no, it wasn't even my water bottle. It was my pad for life. My life pad. Which I always keep and I analyze them afterwards. Yes, Morten is a gentleman. He plays the tower into the star. I'm just checking the setup. And I didn't correct it. Why didn't I do that?
You're tired.
Yeah. I play Ursa Saga on 1. Which means I have a hand that doesn't have a amulet, and I need an amulet. That's... If you're not playing Amulet Titan, and you're seeing turn 1 Ursa Saga from an amulet player, he's saying, I need an amulet soon. That's a mine. Assembling Tron 1 piece at a time. It's a map. Not as scary as it could be. I'll play a basic forest. That's 2 mana. Do I have an explorer? Yes, I do. Oh yes, this is a turn. Castle Garenbrick comes in untapped. That's an Arboreal Grazer. That's a Cavern of Souls. I can see my hand is Cultivated Colossus, Primeval Titan, and Azusa. I'm doing good. I'm doing good here. A bounce land, and I think I've won the game. if he doesn't draw the last piece and then cons me, we're doing really good. He drew a Sanctum of Eugene, and then plays another map. I need to draw a bounce land here. I drew a Valakut.
That's not a bounce land.
It's not a bounce land. But do the math. I did the math. I counted to 6. I did a colorless mana. And then I did a Amulet of Vigo. And then I remembered, I was thinking, I have 6 mana. I've got it. Easy. I could just activate the Castle Garen brick. But then I remembered, oh, Castle Garen brick requires 2 green.
Yep, double green for activation.
So here I was like, oh, I don't have it. What?
And then you go into re-mode.
The Tron player has the activation of the expedition map up, so he can card me next turn. And I add 2 more mana and I play an Azusa. And I cry.
Lost but seeking.
And there's the mine. The power plant, sorry. I'm counting.
You're doing a lot of counting.
I write down, wow, F Tron. That's what I'm writing. I take some extensive notes during my games. Sort of stuff like, what did I mulligan? What did I draw that was good? What line did I do?
F Tron.
And of course, wow, F Tron. Tron doing Tron things, am I right?
Mm.
He is seated as number 1. I am seated as number 8. He should be able to beat me. That's a pretty good thing. Oblivion Stone, it's not a Karn. But I'm not sure if it's good enough.
Doesn't he have Tron so you can pop it at any time?
Yeah, he can. And I told him you could put a counter on my amulet if you wanted to.
And he was like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, he was like, wow, F Tron. So I need to draw a green land. Any green land that comes in untapped. That's a Vesuva.
That's a green land that comes into play tapped.
Yep. And I'll have myself
I pass.
Castle Garenberg. Or a forest. Yeah, a forest. I put the forest on top so I can remember it. Yeah. He just needs to blank, draw nothing, do nothing.
Just put in a bomb.
No, he needs to
Karn.
pass the turn right now, and I got this game.
Yeah, but he has a card.
He's got a card.
And he should
Wow.
eat Castle Garen break here.
F Tron, am I right?
What's up? Garen break. Let's go.
That's mine.
Bye bye, Baron brick.
I need to draw Castle Garenbrick right here. I passed the turn. I didn't draw a land. I can't remember what I drew, but look at this.
Something useless.
Look at this man. Just slaughtering my Vesuva as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, but look at this. What is
Should've-
in his
yeah.
hand?
More cards.
Karn number 2. And
Yeah,
I
fuck this.
scoop it up. And I was like, wow. F Tron.
Yeah, I don't wanna. Yeah, Yeah, fuck this. Bye.
Wow. F Tron. We go to sideboards and I just want to remark that that's my sleeve for Fruits Magic winning. I would pass.
One sleeve. One sleeve to bind them, and in the darkness find them. Oh, my back is getting angry with me sitting down so much. Oh.
The mulligan decisions are very easy for me. I need to find quick Titan.
Yeah, you just need the Titan hand.
Yeah, he mulligans as well because he's Tron.
Of course it is.
He needs to find Tron, and I need to find a hand that kills very fast, and I don't. I just don't. He mulligans as well. I remember saying, "So Morten, we're going to 5, right?" He was like, "What do you mean?" I mean, we're both mulliganing to 5. Am I right? He was like, "You have to decide first." Well, I'm mulliganing to 5 right now. Are you? And he was like, "Yeah, I'm mulliganing to 5 as well." So we're both at 5.
The way God expected this to be.
And I look at my 5, and I'm very pleased.
That's annoying for him.
I think that's a good hand. I can see the Tron player's hand. It's a decent hand. We're both deciding to keep. I was like, what do I put on the bottom? My 7 was really good. Almost cheated. Cheat count 1. And again, this is a show. I don't have an amulet. I need an amulet. That thing is the mine. I can't remember that one.
I honestly think they should ban all those old ones and just so people, because they too many people play them to confuse others.
Yeah.
With the 4 different artworks.
I think that's a power plant actually. It's a power plant, and that's a power plant as well.
I honestly think they should.
Yeah, he said it is 2 power plants.
Yeah.
I do some math. I create a mana.
Big math.
Go look for an amulet. Check the top because I'm a gentleman. I've got a mana floating, as I said. And what I'm gonna do about that, I don't know. Untaps. That's 3 mana. Draw it. Pass turn. Okay. I'm setting up playing a bounce land next turn. Twice. Activating Castle Garenbrig. That's 6 mana. My opponent finds a mine now, and he's a sophisticated gentleman. He knows that mine plus power plant equals to 3 and not 7. And he showed me, yeah, it was a mine I found. I was counting, I was looking at my cards counting, and he was just a gentleman showing me again. This game is a very long game. My opponent is trying to beat me by playing 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 equals 5 or 6 or how many it was, and not 7. But he did his thing. I just drew a bounce land. I drew a green-white bounce land. And I look at my hand and I go like, that's funny. That's all I needed. 7 mana, pick up the bounce land, Cultivated Colossus. So Cultivated Colossus says that I may put a land to play tapped and then draw a card, and I may repeat that process as many times as I want.
So that means you go infinite with bounce lands and draw your deck.
No, because the triggers happen after the
Oh, right, it's a repeat
Colossus.
process.
Yeah. You have to resolve all the triggers of the Colossus, and then I get to bounce my lands. But I put in a bounce land, I put in another bounce land, and I draw another card. I put in I drop a card to the floor, and I show that I just drew a Summoner's Pact. I put in a Cavern of Souls. I draw a card, and I stop. And then I have bounce and amulet triggers on this deck. And I'd like to do my amulet triggers first. And the Cavern of Souls, of course, has to mention something as well. Giant, of course. And now I need to do some counting, as you can see. 2 white, 1 green, 1 red. That's 4 mana. I need to tap it to do that. So this is a counting game right now for me. I mean, I'm just doing
math.
I'm just doing, can I do something else right now? And if I can, how and what? I bounce a bounce land and a Castle Garenbrick. I have 4 mana in my pool, 2 white, 1 green, 1 red, and I have 0 land drops left. Use the 2 white and the green to play Dryad. Second Dryad in the play. Put in a Castle Garenbrick that untaps with the Amulet trigger. And here's hoping, I guess, I'll hit him for 2. Even though we did agree that life total didn't matter. In the first game, I scooped when we were both at 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, so life total didn't matter, but now he's at 18, and I'm at 20. And Colossus's power and toughness are both equal to the number of lands in play on my side. So it's a 4-4 right now.
It's a big boy.
And he has trample as well. Why does he have that much text? He's a 7 mana dude. And he's a plant.
And he combos with abundance.
Yes, with abundance in play, you get a big boy. My opponent is a cultivated man. He plays Eugene and exiles all my stuff.
That's an effective play.
Yeah. Amulet is a colorless permanent, which means it doesn't get exiled. Thumbs up for that. And here, I remember I had to do just a tiny bit of math to see if I could, in some way or form, kill him right now. If I don't kill him now, I'm not winning the game. I need to put him so close to death that only another Eugene will win him the game. And I remember that I said to Morten, I'm sorry for counting this slow, but I have a lot of cards in hand. Because I drew a lot of cards with the Cultivated Colossus. I drew 3 cards. And I have a bounce land in hand that he knows of. And we saw Summoner's Pact when I went for my card on the floor. We saw Summoner's Pact. Yeah. So a line you can take here is Summoner's Pact for a Boreal Grazer. And it nets you a green mana. It nets you 3 mana. instead of 2 from a
Would you
bounce
rather
land.
get a Titan?
I can also go get a Titan, yeah, but if I have a Titan in hand and I can't do the 6 mana.
That's true.
But I'm not doing that. I'm going with a Dryad. 6 mana from Castle Garenbrick. Dryad.
You have 6 mana in play. What are you talking about?
I did 6 mana from the Castle Garenbrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just saying, if I didn't have the 6 mana, I could do the Apollo Gracer line. I'm going to play the Haste land.
Give my Grazer haste.
Nah.
Because I'm a champion.
I'm gonna go Summon Spectre. Right. I have 3 mana floating that could only be used for creatures. I'm gonna find a Primeval Titan, and I'm gonna do the thing. I have 5 lands in play. Some easy math says that Valakut will deal 3 damage when it enters the battlefield. If I find 2 Valakuts, it will deal 6 each. That's 12 damage.
12 your face. And then attack for 1.
Yes, 2.
Oh, 2, alright.
And here I'm thinking, yes, I've got this game. And as I said, yes, the gods will be in your hands.
You're in a very favorable position at the very
Yes, I'd like to see myself as winning this game. I did 12 plus the 4, that's 16, he's at 4. Any land now kills. If he removes the Dryad, the Primeval Titan kills him. If he doesn't remove the Dryad kills him. So he has to have Eugene. And I'm looking at Karn in his hand. And Karn isn't enough. Nope. He's tapping for a huge amount of mana. What does he remove? He's thinking. Blast Zone. I'm like, what do you remove? If you don't remove that, you killed. If you remove that, you're killed. Removes my Amulet. Removes my Titan. Passes turn. I draw my card. I put a land in display. 12U.
Yeah.
Yes. He knew about the bounce land, actually.
Yeah.
It's 1-1 in the quarterfinals. Amulet versus Tron. Wow. F Tron, am I right? Oh, sorry. And this is game 3. Tron on the play. He plays the power plant into the expedition map. I think we both kept a 7. I played an Yavimaya, a Gracer, bounce land, Yavimaya to my hand. That's pretty good. He plays the tower. He has the Tron combo assembled. I play. What do I do? Yavimaya again. A green mana. Another Gracer. Bounce land. Yes, I haven't played my land for the turn. 2 mana. Explorer. I have 2 land drops for the turn. We're doing it, boys. We're doing the thing we need to do. 1 mana. Amulet. I have another land drop for the turn if I want to. I don't. Okay. I could have played the Ursa Saga in my hand.
You didn't.
But I didn't. But why didn't I?
Because you're drunk and you have one already.
No. The Ursa Saga. Oh, I know why. Yeah, I remember why now. Yeah, I remember. Brains. Am I right? I was thinking more than 1 turn ahead. He plays the last Tron piece. Separates them, if you see that, into 5 and 2. What does he have here? Oblivion Stone?
Stone.
Yeah, right? But O Stone, it's 3 and 5, not 5 and 2. Morten is in the tank. Morten is thinking. That's 2, that's 4. That's 3 mana used. 2 mana used. Oh yeah, he used a green mana from the Yevimaya to Buseju my amulet. I color fixed him. Yevimaya Cradle of Growth. And then with the rest of the mana, he had 4 mana left. A Khan. And Khan here, he's a big boy. What will he find? Baby Khan.
All of nothing.
This was my turn 2, and I have 6 mana in play.
I'm so damn tired.
Go get a cup of coffee.
Oh shit. Don't drink coffee. I have an energy drink I just put in the fridge.
Good.
Hopefully.
Good. Hello, Jess EU, and thank you for the follow. This is the quarterfinals of the Store Championship in Odense, Denmark. On the left, we have Amulet Titan. On the right, we have Tron by Morten Carstensen. On the left, it's myself playing in the past. Welcome to the chat. I play my Ursa Saga, and I count my lands. That's 7. And we're going for the Cultivator Colossus again.
No. Here comes the train. The land train.
Look at this. From the top.
Just need to hit a Valakut now. Oh dear. Aw.
I have a land in
more?
hand. I remember this. Sudden on triggers. Yes. In Danish, I said, I have a lot of triggers. Like, a lot of triggers. They enter the battlefield tapped. And I'm placing them down, resolving the triggers slowly.
Slowly dust.
Get 2 life. Go to 22. Buseju in, and then bounce my Buseju. My thought was that I needed to have my Buseju in hand so I can remove his ensnaring bridge that he just found with the baby card. And now I have a 10/10 trample Cultivator Colossus on the battlefield. I just drew like 5 or 6 cards from the top, put them into play. I just said I'm gonna cast an Emrakul next turn. Some random bystander just laughed at me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You only have 13 mana, so that's not enough.
You're right. But the 13 mana Emrakul was constantly on my mind. And I don't even think I've sideboarded in the 15 mana one. I didn't.
Disappointment.
So I'm against Tron. I have more mana than them.
More colors.
More colors than them. It's looking good for our heroes now. Tron is finally getting well-deserved beating on the stream. Here, I'm thinking, I'm not sure how this can fail. And I'm having a lot of fun right here because
Like Ugin, probably.
it's
Like
pretty
the
good for me.
only...
This is a good position for me.
Isn't like Ugin the only real answer he can
So
play that does anything? Or
Ugin
start eating your
or
lands?
Big Khan. Big Khan removing the Cultivated Colossus as well.
Yeah.
Yes?
Right.
Yes, you. The Big Khan. 7 mana Khan liberated. You will liberate me from my victory. That was a rhyme and I loved it. And hi.
I just
He revealed a Eugene. Of course he did. The Spirit Dragon. And he doesn't really have the mana for it though. Does he?
Yes.
Nope. He just reveals it again.
Oh. He found it.
Yeah, with the Ancient Stirrings, he found the Eugene. As
He
3
doesn't have
mana
the mana for it.
in Snaring Bridge.
The bridge is pretty good here.
Yeah, but I have a Besechu, and he knows it.
Yeah.
4 mana.
What he's gonna follow it up with? Well, that's not bad.
That's actually pretty good.
Like, I don't know. Now, no, what does it do?
It blocks.
So what? It has trample.
It's a 10/10 Trampler, so yeah.
Yeah, so what? It does nothing. Like, all that is there for is a mana sink, so you can fill in some mana to put in counters on it.
Yeah, you might be right. And I untap my 10 lands.
And what are you playing, EDH?
Like, this is my turn 4. We're going into my turn 4 now.
Goddamn EDH players.
Upkeep, no triggers. I was like, I need to not die to summon a spect. Main phase, 2 triggers from my Ursa Sagas.
Yeah. The Saga chapters progress.
I set you the Ensnaring Bridge.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna find the land.
Yeah, and he's Tron, so he's finding a forest.
Yeah. Snow forest.
And he's like, what does it do? I was like pointing to his own graveyard because he played it against me 5 minutes before. Next up, I actually think we have our semifinals, and they are not to spoil anything. They are with another set of quarterfinalists. So we won't be seeing Morten or me because we chose to do some other guys.
Makes sense. Want to see some more different decks. We want to see the goblins.
You want to see the goblins?
Yeah, because the goblins went to top 8, I remember.
Let's hope he wins the quarterfinals then.
Yeah.
He's sitting playing in another location right now. I played a 3rd Ursa Saga and I hit him for 10.
Pass the turn.
Here I have I'm just shy of activating all my... No, I'm not. I can activate my Ursa Sagas, create 2 tokens, then go and find 2 artifacts and create 2 tokens more with the trigger on the stack. So that's 4 tokens and 2 artifacts, making them huge. And then I could create a token from the Ursa Saga that I have in play with 1 counter, equaling to 5/5. So that's 20 damage next turn.
I honestly think your board state is a bit of a joke. This is modern, not commander. This
And
looks like a my green
Yeah,
deck.
he clears the board with the Eugene.
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah.
It's the only play he has.
Yes.
He's so far behind on mana, even though he's a Tron player. That's a chrome thing, right?
Yeah, Chromatic's one of them.
Yeah, one of the Pidgey.
Yeah, he
Cycle
attacks me for
Slash.
2. I do some counting. Four mana. Force of Vigor. 2 targets. He shoots me for 2.
Hmm?
And this board state is pretty much over. End step, I'm gonna do some nasty stuff. I'm gonna do 2 con tokens. Create 2 more. Create another con token.
So many
And I
tokens.
forgot to put con token in, but I said it out loud. I said out loud, I'm going to put in a con token. But I just forgot it. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna scoop. That's 10 damage. That's good.
Nice.
So that was the quarterfinals. Amulet Titan player went on to win that game.